HermitCraft Season 8 live for Wednesday, December 8th, 2021.
Who's the guy who can conquer death? That's Joe Hills. He plays for Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hills.
That's Joe Hills.
Bring on the creepers,
Bring on the flames. Here comes a legend, the bravest of brave. Fiercer than lions, more southern than you. He's conquered our hearts, and he'll conquer hell too. Joe Hills.
I'm headed down to somewhere, got my pickaxe in my hand. Yes, I'm headed down to somewhere, got my pickaxe in my hand. I'm headed down to somewhere, God knows where I am. Who's the guy who conquers death? The mister with the whispers when Mumbo forgets. After introducing Pearl and Jim, to say we're settling a continent, shoulder to shoulder, surrounded by water, beyond which percent risk your face if you wanna. We built proximity. Season 8's here today. Everyone's saying go. Everyone's cheering. Suddenly scattering, always unfearing. Though it passed by without Mumbo mentioning, there's a crew, you know who, to keep you adventuring. Assume a securing villagers.
The resupply crew.
On fine architecture.
The resupply crew.
Grabbing supplies,
Ready to throw at the first fool who die. Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. The resupply crew will get you going again.
The very first to die, B-double-O, don't cry. Pops and Quay chagrin, takes some apples, then he flies. Zombie Cleo's next, needs an axe for the road. Geared up and cheered up, she's off with some loads. Gemini Tay appears slain by Jevin. But B-dubs is back before Joe loads the first chest in. Then Pearl's killed by Cleo, who Joe had armed previously. Then Cleo's dead too, per Isco mischievously. Impulse SV got blown up by a creeper. Says he won't be back, but how can he be sure?
Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. The resupply crew will get you going again.
The resupply crew, assume a laddering a mine shaft.
Resupply crew.
Pearl egging a shell.
The resupply crew. Joe lava-ing a portal. Yo, you're immortal. Here's a doorway to hell. Who's the guy? Who's the guy who struck his first diamond surrounded by 3 of his friends?
Tango, Corrales, and B-double-O, all armed and armored to shake down Joe. Threats bacon triplicate fully surrounded. Joe took to the sky with cobble unbounded. Lava to dump on the brigands below, or on himself. Misdirection, let's go! Heading down to somewhere with coordinates in hand. Bridging and a tunneling connecting flower forest land. Cleo is away, so Joe leaves her a saddle. He hopes as he does she won't use it for battle. Returning to world spawn and lighting his tunnel, he keeps striking lava and dies a whole bundle. And droughts hunting squids, though he tried his best. But no worries, back at world spawn there's a resupply chest. Bring on the creepers,
Bring on the flames. The resupply crew will get you going again.
One chest becomes 4, labeled in stock. The shell thickens yet with smooth sandstone block. Bushes are placed, ravines are filled in. Also the hermits can keep adventuring. If dying is losing, then living is winning. Episode's done, but the show's just beginning. Pick up some tools, some potatoes and steak, and show them you're real, give them season 8. The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and just let your mind float downstream. Sprawled out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream.
Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us. Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and tonight y'all are my live streaming audience. Welcome everyone to Wednesday Night Live here on the HermitCraft server. We have some fun stuff for y'all tonight. Somebody says, hey, that's interesting music. Just so you know, that's music I wrote, performed, and arranged by my brother Sean Hills, an incredibly talented musician. And you can check us out on anywhere you get music, basically. Spotify, iTunes, whatever. Search for Sean Hills Sings Joe Hills, and you will find our albums. So, anyway, a few things going on today. I got this in the mail. I don't know if you can read it. It says Minecraft Caves and Cliffs. We'll open this when the camera gets a little bit bigger. Just so you know, we're $10 away from the next face camera expansion. And tips are welcome via paypal.me/Joe Hills. Let me go ahead and get that link ready for everybody. I actually posted a link to one of my old unboxing videos on Twitter earlier when I unboxed the SNES Classic. I have two unboxing videos on my channel. One of them I was going to try to unbox a pizza, and my ex sent me back to the store to get something that wasn't on the list originally, and by the time I got back, the pizza was already cooked. And so it was more of a, here is a pizza that was cooked earlier video. And the SNES Classic I actually did unbox live. This area seems like it's definitely too dark. Let's go ahead and light this up a bit. So we are just currently lighting up this area underneath the thing here. Yeah, mystery box that says Minecraft Caves and Cliffs on it. So we'll see what that has in it in a bit. Let's see. We can turn some of these moss blocks into carpet without too much hassle. Womp womp. Okay. Yeah, we can pick up kind of some of the adjacent carpets too, because we know if they're not, there's no torches underneath those, right? So we'll just grab these. Ta-da! Nice and easy. Welcome, Caleb Bergman. Welcome, everyone. Asetcha, Super to Beans, George Harris, Rotation, Rose Wolf, Devin Crotties, Yazzie Wolf, Grace Ski. Welcome, Super Cool, Aviva Kitty, Mahi Zero, Mav Fan, Christopher Morin. Welcome, one and all. Okay. Razor Randon says, I hope it's a cave. Cliff would be fine too, I guess. Yeah, I know, right? It's like, I can only surmise about how acceptable a cliff would be. Welcome, Juniper Willows. Welcome, Fox Hunt. Glad to see so many names, familiar and unfamiliar, old and new. It's a delight to be joining y'all here on this wonderful Wednesday night. I was just reviewing my footage for episode 18 earlier, and I have so much usable footage. We probably need to record an outro for that episode tonight, but we'll get to that in a little bit. I wanted to do a little bit more work on this and kind of walk through it at the end of the episode. So, okay. Welcome, Second. Welcome, Tio Pollo. Transit Biker, Pepero 10, Cosmic Amos, glad you could join us. Enjoy working on your own crafts there, Cosmic Amos. Are these the fastest for mushrooms? No, axes are way faster, yeah. Okay, we're gonna tear this down. Boom. Just toss that there. light it up. I mean, this is already looking way better than it was. By quite a bit. Hey, Tilly, we are currently working on cleaning up... Whoops, we actually don't need that torch anymore. I do maybe kind of want to put some pumpkins down in the water here, but the problem is that you can't really conceal them. They're like blatantly pumpkins when they're in the water. Which is okay, it's just not my favorite. Welcome, Vicky Riggs Diggs. Welcome, M1. We don't talk about likes, dislikes, or stream numbers there. That's a timeout. Sea lanterns might look better, but I haven't figured out exactly what I want to do about these lights here. Like, do I remove them all? Do I keep them all? That one's definitely going to go, though, because it's not the right height. In some ways, it looks kind of cool to have torches going all the way around at that height. And I know I pulled some of them out the other day, but I'm thinking maybe we put them back in. Like, just to have a continuous line all the way around at that elevation would look cool. You can bone meal. Oh, sea pickles! Good suggestion there. Good suggestion there. Regular lanterns underwater. Total darkness would look cool, but I kind of like the idea of showcasing the size of this room better. Having a continuous line of torches underneath there would really do that well. Let's go get some scaffolds so we can do that a little bit better. And then while we do that, more jack-o'-lanterns will grow in our little pumpkin farm we've got going. So we can, because right now the floor here isn't really 100% done either. There's still some places where we need to maybe pull out torches like this one and that one, you know, there. So, but we don't have quite enough jack-o'-lanterns to get 100% coverage. So if we work on the walls while the pumpkins grow, because we got a little pumpkin grove right here. Oh, look, like 10 of them just grew already. So let's harvest those, and then we'll go back and get the scaffolds. And that should about do us, actually. Yeah, sea pickles should look really good there. Welcome, Off the Railser. The wall torches remind you of Christmas lights. Oh, that's a good point. They're fun and festive. I could put in some red torches mixed in there, too. Okay. Let's see. I'm getting alerts, but they are not PayPal alerts, as my cell phone bill just came through. But a quick reminder, we are 10 away from the next face camera expansion, and tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Elliot David, please don't yell in all caps. I'm glad you're excited to be here, but I'm going to time you out so you have a little bit of a moment to read the rules and familiarize yourself with our social norms. Boom. Okay, whoops. I meant to put that there so we could remove that and, like, to do something kind of similar right here. But, whoops, that's not a good pumpkin. Wait, that's not a good pumpkin either. Okay, first off, let's make actual jack-o'-lanterns out of these pumpkins. Just as a treat. Because, you know, we've been working hard. We deserve to have things that are not going to kill us immediately as part of our process. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it's poking out under the azalea tree. Yeah, we'll just fill that in there like so. Okay, so let's go get more scaffolds, and we'll be right back. Yeah, moss carpet works right there. A bill does feel like the opposite of a PayPal alert, but I don't actually subtract money from the abacus. We are 10 away from the next face camera expansion. Like I said, once things get a little bit bigger, I'll go ahead and open this box up so y'all can see what's in it. Because it's no fun to open it and have it like be like a postage stamp. But yeah, this is from Mojang, a Minecraft's Caves and Cliffs box. Okay. Gray Cat Doodle says, why are you decorating the underside of the castle? Out of spite, mostly. Let's just close that so we don't have stuff coming in off this out of the courtyard. We might have mobs. Yeah, we got plenty of these here. Scaffolds. In terms of torches, we've got sticks and... Ooh. Wait, we got 22 more pumpkins right there. Okay. So... This might not be as many as I would like. But whatever. We'll get by. We haven't done our moon measurement for today yet. But... Hey, Mr. Hard Luck! Welcome, welcome. Okay, glad you could join us. Let's go ahead down this way and start working further that way. Nick Gibson says, I've been looking forward to HermitCraft all day. Thank you. I'm so glad. I am pleased that I can create something worth looking forward to for you. It has been quite a day here, too. So I am... technically out of quarantine. I was able to go to the grocery store for the first time today in like 11 days. So that was nice. I think I'm gonna bury one of these back here just to... Whoa! Make sure we don't have stuff spawning. Whoa! That is significantly worse than it was yesterday. But yeah, so I got to go outside to go shopping today. Although I am still pretty fatigued, my brain is not firing on all cylinders. So if you're saying things and they're not making sense to me, I apologize. But that's just where my brain is right now. A lot of things are not making sense. Okay. Emmy the Fallen says, that is crazy to see live. Well, that's the only way I ever see it, so... KDS says, why were you in quarantine? Are you okay? Yeah, I had COVID, and I'm recovering now, but I should be I guess I'm not non-transmissible, but basically I'm at the point in dealing with it where the health department says I can leave my house again, that I shouldn't be... As long as I don't have a fever, I shouldn't be contagious, and I haven't had a fever for days. So, yeah. And most of my symptoms are gone except for being, like, easily confused and exhausted all the time. And part of that's just, like, my body recovering. So. Yay. Whoops. How cold is it here? It is 43 degrees Fahrenheit here. So we can actually also bone meal some of this along here to kind of fill this in. Okay. Might put that there. But yeah, this is already looking way better. And we'll remove those stray torches like that one there and that one there. We'll clean up that stairwell there. That's going to be good. Okay. It is beginning to look a lot better under here. I'm really excited. Okay. Is that the one I need to leave? Yeah, of course it is. I need to make room for my scaffolds, so somewhere I need to break those. Okay. Nope. Removing the stray ones there. I do kind of like the idea of having another line of those. Along here, too. Although where that, like, hits the thing, it gets kind of weird. Because now it's, like, very close to the bottom. Burj Tejo says, I just watched the stream you and Cleo did together. You guys are so cozy to watch together. Yeah, that was really fun doing that coloring stream this morning. I had a good time. Very chill. Oh, boy. Okay, hey, we got some tips via PayPal. Thank you to Grace for the 10, who says monthly music, thank you. Well, thank you, Grace. That's going to put us evenly at our next face camera expansion. So here we go. It's time to grow hills. Doo-doo-doo-doo. What is that? Oh, that's the corner of the box. That's this. Okay, cool. And then we got, it looks like a second tip just rolled in. Nope, it was just the one from Grace. Thank you, Grace. Okay, cool. I think we're probably one expansion away from being able to see the box well enough to be worthwhile. Also, the camera is a little bit more that way than it should be. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Oh, this part gets weird with how the edge works in general, actually, because of where the walls are. I'm gonna maybe come around from the other side. Yeah, let's try dealing with this over here. Oh, there's another just random torch on the ground. Oh, there's a few of them over here, actually. Okay. Just a nice chill time. Putting in some extra moss, adding some jack-o'-lanterns, you know. Good evening stream fun. Okay. Whoa, that is not fun. That I don't like. That is... I was like, this is so relaxing, and then it's like, reminder that everything is doom. It's like doom. Unnecessary. No, thank you. Okay. Yeah, this whole area over here needs to be lit, and I had forgotten about it. Whoops, not that way. Not that way. That way. And a sheep. Okay, great. Hello, a sheep. I'm glad you're here. Not really. I'm kind of annoyed you're here. But that's fine. Will the shrubs grow into trees if unattended? I don't think so. I think they have to be bone mealed. Ooh, don't love that. No. Dang it. Just trying to put some pumpkins in. See, one of the reasons we're working down here is even if I start floating into the sky like that, it's unlikely to kill me because there's a roof here that's low enough it'll keep me from floating away entirely. Oh, there's actually a bunch of these over here that I missed. Huh. Oh boy, that's way more than I thought. Okay, that's fine though, because we've got a bunch of pumpkins that we can go turn into jack-o'-lanterns. Plus, we got the ones over there. Now, I had kind of a whoops, a pumpkin clearinghouse area here, where we could easily put in like 20 pumpkins. Oh wait, I want the bone block. Maybe not 20, but we can stack a bunch of pumpkins in a row down this line here. Do I like pumpkin pie? It's okay. It's not my favorite. And now we can just roll through here. then harvest. Okay, boom, jack-o'-lanterns. Perfect. Okay, and we got torches there too. Okay, just cover that like so. Come down here, cover this one right here. And we'll just put that one there instead of there. I think we could be able to safely remove that if we do this. Yeah, the ones near the water are kind of weird because a lot of them are right up on the water. Uh-oh. Hey, you can place a jack-o'-lantern with nothing below it. That's cool. I didn't think that used to be the case. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, my Patreon server is waiting for 1.18.1 because there's some connection issues where people can't connect to the game with 1.18. And for folks who are paying to play on the Patreon server, I feel like it's more important that they be able to connect than that they necessarily get the newest version of the game right away. Because, like, we don't know up front. Like, even if some people are like, well, you know, I'd like to roll the dice on that. We'll see if the connection issues affect me personally. We don't know up front who it would affect and who it wouldn't, because it seems kind of intermittent. So, how long have I been playing Minecraft? About 25 minutes. Before that, I was doing some editing and playing some Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh man, I almost had, I freaked out. One of the screws that secures the orb platform popped out while I was playing and rolled into the middle of the playfield. And so I immediately let the ball drain because I'm like, if this screw goes down the drain, I'm never going to be able to find it. And the screw is just like lying there in the middle of the playfield. And I'm like, okay, ball drained, I'm fine. And then two balls that were... So at the end of the game, if you have any balls stored in Groot's mouth, they both pop out, and they both sail right past this screw that's lying on the playfield. And I'm, like, terrified that the balls are going to hit the screw and either scratch the playfield or kick it somewhere that I'm never going to find it. But, yeah, that must have vibrated loose in transit or something. So, I was able to get the glass off and fix that. But yeah, I'm going to be streaming some Guardians of the Galaxy as part of a charity event tomorrow at around 7 o'clock U.S. Central Time. So, I hope y'all can join me for that. That'll be fun. Benefiting Heifer International, which is Patrick Rothfuss's charity that we've spoken about a little bit. Should be a fun time. Okay. How heavy are pinballs? They're 1 1/16 inch stainless steel ball bearings, so they're heavy. Like they're heavy enough that if they hit a screw that's laying on the playfield, they could they can knock the screw around and scratch the thing up pretty bad, you know. So yeah, because like you don't want to scratch the paint job on a playfield like that because it's like silk screened and nicely printed and stuff. But yeah, especially because I'm renting this machine. This is not my machine. Like, if it was my machine, I would be like, well, it sucks that the playfield is scratched. But, like, from an aesthetic standpoint, I could deal with it, you know? I'm like, I'm not the sort of person who's like, oh no, my car has a tiny scratch, I need to go to the body shop. My car has a ton of tiny scratches because I parked in office parking lots where people would scrape against it or whatever. I don't really care, you know? But, like... with somebody else's stuff, I'm just like, oh no, but yeah, so I was able to get that all sorted. How are we on shears? We have some more shears over here. Okay. So let's swap those for fresh ones. Hey, welcome, Sammy. Glad you could join us. We are just doing some work around here while the pumpkins grow for more jack-o'-lanterns. Howdy, Space Implosion. Glad you could join us. Hey, welcome, Claude. Welcome, QTE Monster. Or Cute Ireland Monster. Whoa! Dang it. That's no fun. Stupid anti-gravity always messing up my crops. Okay. Yeah, so the thing is, like, technically this is more lights than we need from a spawning standpoint. But, like, in terms of the visuals of the area, having more lights is going to look kind of more welcoming, right? Yeah, we need to go down and deal with some of these. Let's make more of these into jack-o'-lanterns. And then come up here and maybe turn this one into a jack-o'-lantern with that there. And then something like this maybe is unnecessary technically, but it looks nice. Dang it, I needed that one. Didn't realize it. Okay. Okay, but I think having the torches all the way around the walls where the lips are looks cool. Okay. Hey, welcome Winnie T. Ford. Welcome Nepeta. Glad you could join us. Rafael Romero. Yep. Just hanging out and having fun. Okay, so we're going to want to get these scaffolds out because I'm cleaning up this upper tier of lights. Oops, let's add more here. Really thought there was one or more stray lights around here, but that one technically is a stray light, I guess. Oops. There's a stray light up there we can deal with. Hey, Nest Pill. Glad that you are recovering well from your surgery. Yeah, I'm just working on the basement down here, trying to give it a cool kind of lighting feel. Spencer Probable 3 says, "Can I cheer bits?" No, you can't, because I don't have a contract with what do they call it? Twitch. You have to have a contract with Twitch to get paid in bits, and I don't have one of those. Okay. Okay, once it actually gets into ground level, I'm not going to deal with it anymore, but... Okay, so we're going to want to pull out that dirt there. Moon is definitely out. Jeez. Whew. Sammy says the server's getting weird. I would argue that HermitCraft has been weird. Unnatural. Strange. Uncanny. For quite a while. Dang it. Okay. Whoosh, up we go. Yeah, these stripes I feel like really just give the room more volume, you know? You want it to feel big and not like when it's just dark. It just feels like you're looking into darkness, which is not the vibe I'm going for. Why did I alternate the diorite with the dirt? That makes no sense to me. Are these actually stacking? Yay. Okay. Hey, Jevin Raiders, raiding with a party of 141. Welcome, one and all, beneath the HermitCraft server. We are currently underneath Castle Hohenzollern. Cleo and I have been building a model in Minecraft of this famous castle from Germany. We also built papercraft models of it during our crafting streams. So this is what the castle looks like on top. We're down here underneath it at the moment. And I'm in the process of kind of creating a little moss garden with some azalea trees and whatnot. I'm lighting up where the castle walls stretch out to kind of give it a kind of more visibly volumetric vibe. We're actually out of charcoal right now, which is a great excuse to go back to the surface and look at this from above. But yeah, the horizontal stripes really make this place look bigger. We've got a little pumpkin farm down here because I'm actually lighting this underground with jack-o'-lanterns and moss carpet. And as you can see, I'm kind of just going all the way around the edges here where the walls stick out. Adding torches to just make the room feel more full. This is the basement. And it's going to be... Yeah, this is under the castle. So if I come out here, the castle itself is pretty awesome. It's hard to appreciate from inside the courtyard because we're here. But we do need to go and get a bunch of charcoal anyway. So why don't we go ahead and wander over to our smithy. I think I should have some charcoal in there. From the roof of the Drawn and Courtier Inn that we built, you can see the castle there. And if I hold up the model again... at the same angle. I guess this would be the same angle. Yeah. We did it. You know, it's there. It's the right building. So that's really fun. But yeah, I'm having a great time. with that. Yeah, somebody built an upside down llama there. We just haven't had the chance to remove it yet. So anyway, the area underneath there used to just be a bunch of grass and torches, and I just wanted to make a nice little relaxing garden. Let's see, we have plenty of sticks for torches in here, but I don't recall how much charcoal we had. I had made some charcoal. Yeah, there it is. Boom. So, having made a bunch of charcoal, what I actually also probably want to do... There's Cleo's box. Let's quickly clear some of this nonsense out. Dirt can go in there. That can go in there. Stone can go in there. Okay. So, having cleared out some of that nonsense, let's go ahead and get some of the dark oak logs and maybe feed them back into the smelter upstairs to make more charcoal for later, because you can never have enough torches in Minecraft, it feels like. Okay. We got plenty of... I might spread those out, though. Well, that's not going to work, actually. We need to... Yeah, so we'll grab one of those from there and move it over to that side. Boom. Okay, so now they each have 300 smelts. That should get them through all those logs. And only 2 baked potatoes left. Uh-oh. No baked potatoes left. We might need to go buy some food, too. Which was not super high on my to-do list today. You know what? Wait, no, we've got a ton of, hay. No, Sky, stop trying to claim me. I'm not one of yours. I'm in the No Wings Club. Okay. So, we have a bunch of hay back here that we can turn into bread. Okay. Let's go ahead and find... Where is all that hay? Cleo had put it somewhere... Oh, here it is. Yeah, see? Hay bales, hay bales, hay bales. Boom. I'm going to move those into the main central storage area. Okay. Let's see, our flooring... Yeah, we have a lot of the hay in there anyway. So it's easy to find if Cleo's looking for it. But let's go ahead and... Where was our crafting bench? There it is. Make a bunch of wheat, then make a bunch of bread. Whoops. Boom, we're not starving anytime soon. And we have enough sticks to get by for a while, too. Whoops. Boom. Okay. Can we see the tree, says Yazzie Wolf. Yeah, here's our Christmas tree, as well as our Hanukkah. Or Hanukkah. It's just kind of a... Whoops. Oh, sorry. Ooh, that was not ideal. My bad, y'all. So... One thing that we're about to do later this stream is we've got this box in the mail for Minecraft Caves and Cliffs. And it says, hi there, and a bunch of other stuff. And it's got little ribbons that you can pull with things. So next face camera expansion, the plan is to open that up. And we are currently... $20 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Yeah, let's go back to working underground. I'm creating a nice little underground garden because we've been having some levitation problems on the server. And one nice thing about being underground is even if I get hurled into the sky, there's a maximum limit to how high into the sky I get hurled, which is approximately where the roof is and not somewhere terrible. Yeah, which is nice. So yeah, just right now we're doing some pretty basic work, just adding these lights all around here, making this space appear kind of more cool looking. Because right now, when you look into that corner, it's just black, right? But we get these cool torches in here that show the contours of the room, that show where the walls are. It just adds a lot. Zion Celine, thank you for tipping 1. That is going to put us 19 away from the next face camera expansion. Wait, I'm looking at this backwards. Yes. 19 away from the next face camera expansion. Okay. Do I have a Discord server? I do, as part of my Patreon. Poor Andresek tips 20, who says, what's in the box? Also glad you're on the mend. Well, here we go. It's time to expand. And now that the camera is bigger, let's go ahead and pop this out. As you can see, it says Minecraft Caves and Cliffs, and then it says, hi there. We are so excited to share that the Caves and Cliffs Update Part 2 is available now in Minecraft. We know that this update has been highly anticipated for our players, and we hope you have a blast experiencing the heights and the deepest cliffs that Part 2 has to offer. And so then they've got like little ribbons on the sides here. Boom. So we can pull that open. And then, what does this one say? It says Cliffs. Now the awkward thing is I have to hold this up to the webcam and then read it on the screen. It says, climb high in Part 2 of Caves and Cliffs update. Scale bigger mountains and push boundaries with increased world height and traverse the updated terrain. And they've got like a, what do you call this? A goat. They got a little goat right there. It says Cliffs. Yep. And then there's a little hatch, and you open that up. And then inside here, they've got a thing with two boxes. One of them is a magic crystal kit, and it lets you make a green crystal, which is working great on my green screen. So we're probably going to go ahead and make that during Cleo and my next craft stream. I think that'll be a fun thing to make. So magic crystal. I'm going to put that down. And it also comes with this set of magnets. It's a 3x5 set of magnetic blocks, most of which are green. Uh-oh. They fell on the microphone stand, but they're magnets, so there's some pink and yellow ones in here too. But I can kind of separate them and reattach them. And so that's pretty fun. But yeah, those could be interesting to mess with on the craft streams too, to like make little pixel art sculptures, that sort of thing. Sorry for the thump with the mic. My apologies again for that. So then we close that drawer. And then we look at the other side here. Ooh. So we found cliffs, but what's down here below? My goodness, could it possibly be caves? Caves. Dig deep in Part 2 of the Caves and Cliffs update. Unearth elaborate caves and mine large ore veins. Discover lush caves and dripstone cave biomes. And then I like this this amethyst crystal thing here. That's really cool. So let's so this pops, or to get this in frame, this pulls out further, I think, somehow. That's how it does. What? And then there's a Minecraft torch, like a full 2 pixel by 2 pixel by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pixel torch here that I can turn on, and I can use it to light things. As you can see, it's an actual light source. It's lighting my face right now. If this was a dark room, it would be more obvious. Like if I turn off the ring light there, it definitely, you can see it glow in my face. I could tell scary stories if I turned off the overhead. I could turn off the overhead light without walking away. Ooh. Now we can tell scary stories with our torch. Yeah. So this is fun. But yeah, so we got two fun things to play with on the crafting streams, and a new silly Minecraft prop to play with as well. So I'm excited about that. I am now prepared for caving. So that was really cool of the folks at Mojang to send on over. Let me go ahead and get that light back on so we can actually continue with our work on HermitCraft, because we have plenty of that left to do. So yeah, I'll take this out of the box as well. Of course, I have nowhere good to set it. And then we'll reset everything here. So we'll put that back in there. And then we'll feed that back in there. So yeah, that's the Minecraft Caves and Cliffs kit that they sent us. But yeah, okay. Yurgi says next power outage you'll be the coolest person wandering around with a portable light source. Exactly. Yeah, it'll also be good for Halloween, you know. Let's see. Hey, Michael Oliver, thank you for the 5. Who says, "Oh dear Lord, I can see Joe's torso. This is not right." Thank you. That puts us 14 away from the next face camera expansion. And it looks like some tips rolled in via PayPal as well, too. Thank you to Devi for the 20, who says, "Bucks!" Well, that is going to put us $6 past our next expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to... Oh, wait. You know what? Y'all have seen that money go straight to my head with each face camera expansion. But now, things are about to get a little bit darker down here. It's time to enter the juice. Do-do-do-do. Y'all have seen that money go straight to my head, but now, like Jacob Marley, these chains I forged in life are about to begin pulling me down to the deep below. Each additional face camera expansion at this point will be accompanied by a corresponding drop in Joe-pacity. Right now, we are at 90% Joe-pacity, and we are currently 14 away from the next face camera expansion and drop in Joe-pacity. Let's see. Any more tips roll in while I was doing that? Nope. Okay, cool. So we are all set and ready to continue on our HermitCraft adventure. I could do a statue of Joe Birdie costume. Interesting. Maybe. The cave lighting went well with the studio lighting down here. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I'm glad we were down here for this. It worked out well. Okay. Yeah, the contents of the box page, Marinkak, were a magic crystal kit, which is chroma green, a bunch of magnets that I can make sculpture, like cube magnets that you can make sculptures out of, many of which are chroma green, and a Minecraft torch, which is not chroma green, but is going to reflect a lot of light in the room, and is an actual flashlight, kind of. It's an actual torch, not a flashlight. But it's really cool. So yeah, that's where we were at there. So once again, thank you to Mojang for sending that. Okay. We're going to wander this way now. And start... Whoops. I want these all to be at the same elevation, because I feel like that really adds a lot, having that look cool like that. And this grass here is not... Or, oh, whoops, that's why. We'll just put that there, and then... Whoops, wrong. Okay, and we can replace that one with that. And I think I'm floating again. There we go. Fantastic. Just what I always wanted. Yep, Mojang made actual torches for us. It's just fun. Okay. Yeah, the last time they sent something like this, I got a creeper mask, which I still have in here, and I put on sometimes during the stream. The problem is it's kind of hard to read the chat and wear my headphones and stuff while wearing it, but it's really fun. So I do appreciate Mojang being so cool and sending us fun stuff to play with. Because like little props like this can really improve a stream, in my opinion. I don't know, what do you think? Is the stream better with or without my face? A lot of people are like, Joe, your face is too big. So like this seems like it's a welcome respite from that. But you know, other people are like, no, more face all the time. Why am I not picking up the torches I want to pick up? Of course not. Yeah, let's... Okay. So we can put another one of these right here. Once again, we're kind of adding more than we strictly need from a spawning standpoint. But I want this to look good. It's kind of part of it. And having kind of these all over the place, I think, is going to add to that. That's a bad time to do this. Okay, so yeah, we can toss one of these down here now. And make a bunch of those. Put that there. Ta-da! The mask makes my voice fuzzy. Yeah, that's another reason I don't wear it all the time. It also presses very harshly into my nose, so it does eventually start to hurt. So I'm going to take it off again. So I don't just have a red nose for the rest of the stream. People are like, hey, Rudolph, what's up? Okay. We also got another tip rolling in from Sharf. Thank you, Sharf, who says, I would have subbed to Patreon, but since I try to limit to myself, it's either daily tips or monthly Patreon, and I choose daily tips. I feel more involvement this way. Well, hey, I appreciate your regular support, Sharf. It is fantastic. Feeling like I'm making things that people feel are worth supporting. So I appreciate you. That puts us $6 past our next face camera expansion. So here we go. Expand. Jost. Lowering that opacity now to 80%. I gotta say, my beard is getting super long. Now that I'm out of quarantine, I was able to go to the grocery store for the first time in 2 weeks, basically. And, I haven't really had to wear a mask anywhere because I haven't gone anywhere and I haven't had anyone over to my house. Like, if somebody dropped off food and stuff, they would just, like, leave it outside the front door, you know? And so, as a result, I haven't had to wear a mask, and so when I put on my mask today, it's gotten to the point again, like, when my beard gets long enough, the only way to get the mask on is to fold the hair in front of my face like this, and I'm like, oh, I can't talk, I got mask hair. So I'm probably going to have to fix that. I was thinking about trying to do that before the stream, but I wanted to review the footage from the Clio Hangout and the Aviva thing, so I could figure out how much more I have to do this episode. The big thing I wanted to do is to close out this episode. I wanted to have this room looking good. We're not going to record a bunch of footage working on this room because honestly, it's not episode level footage. Like, this is more just background work to do while hanging out, which I'm having fun hanging out. But, like, you know, we'll when we do the intro, or not the intro, when we do the outro of the episode, I'll probably do it down here and be like, well, you know, to avoid being taken by the sky, I've been doing some work down here. We added these lights. It looks great, you know, that sort of thing. But I don't want to do that while it's halfway finished. I want to have as much of the lights in as possible and have it looking good, you know? I am back, DJ Frog Time. I didn't see that creeper you're talking about, but hopefully it's gone now. Leo says, I looked away and thought the audio had degraded terribly suddenly, but it was just the creeper mask. Yeah, sorry about that. It's just the creeper mask. That's another good reason I don't wear it at every stream all the time. Because I do value the quality of y'all's audio experience. Okay, so that one being under a corner. Yeah, that one actually does need to stay there. That's a strange one. Okay. Yeah, there's a few weird edge cases, literally on edges, and that's apparently one of them. Did I not pick that up? I thought I picked that up. Nope, it's still down there. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and remove those. Okay, and I think I can possibly remove some of this too. Okay, so that goes down there. Interesting. So this might not be exactly level all the way around and through on the lower level. A lot of orange dropped their popcorn. Gotcha. Okay, so short version though, we don't need this scaffolding this far back right now. So we can reclaim all that. Okay, the stream is what happens between the time skips, exactly. Like, the working on this down here is a during the time skip thing. This is a time skip activity. Okay. I feel like I dug this out so I could put a pumpkin there, but it seems like it's well lit enough it doesn't need it. Okay. We are trying to recover all the flowers, or at least remove them all. Okay. So let's turn these into that for right now. And we don't really need these azalea tables as much as we need the scaffolds. Or the torches. How do I like working with Cleo? Oh, I like it a lot. Cleo's really fun. Cleo is... Okay, oop, I don't like flying into the sky. That I could do without. Okay. Whoa! I'm gonna blame sky falling for falling backwards there, although I think I might have held the wrong button by accident. Okay, yeah, this is gonna look good. The rainbow robot says, I'm very bad at the skill of sleeping, so it's nice to have your streams. Hey, glad to help. Okay. Mike to Dice says, my sibling asked, why is your face camera so big? And I was like, what do you mean? It's actually really small. Oh, it gets a lot bigger. We are currently 14 away from the next face camera expansion. And tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. But yeah, there is... The camera can just keep getting bigger. Whoops. No, not Brain Boy. Sorry. Welcome, B Kerosene. No, I don't actually leap forward in time. Okay. And that one has a carpet on it, so it's not going to secure, but... Oh, glad you could join us tonight, Brain Boy. Hope you get some sleep eventually. Okay. Hey, Mahis, I hope you had fun playing Among Us with NJ. I was still not feeling... I'm still getting a lot of rest. So I wasn't feeling up for joining. Have you ever seen Joe and the moon in the same room? Yeah, if you're in the same moon as the room... No. Scratch that, reverse it. If you're in the same room as the moon, you might have some problems. Well, I mean, I guess technically if you're in like a moon base and the floor is open to the surface for mining or something... Yeah, big room. Is that actually going? Yeah, cool, it is. Sometimes they get caught on the carpets, the moss carpets, and oops. Oh boy. Okay. Whew. Here we go. This is looking way better. Like being able to see the depth and whatnot. Hey, welcome, Deathblade. We are currently lighting up our basement. Okay. We're just gonna free up some inventory space here. Gonna consolidate those down. Let's grab the extra scaffolds. Those are actually a must-have. Oh, we did have more charcoal down here. Good to know. Hey, draw for charity, rating with a 15. Welcome. Hope y'all had fun playing Among Us. I am looking forward to streaming with Draw 4 tomorrow night myself, benefiting World Builders and Heifer International, which helps impoverished people to become self-sufficient by providing them with livestock and the training to make things with the livestock's byproducts. Because, you know, you can hand somebody a cup of milk, or you can give somebody a cow and teach them to milk it, and they're going to get like 7 gallons of milk a day out of that cow. What are they going to do with that? Well, you can sell it, you can turn it into cheese, you can do all sorts of stuff, right? That stream is going to be at 7 p.m. Central Time, so 2 hours before my usual Minecraft stream. And I think I'm going to have Pasta joining me via voice for that. I know he asked me about that, and I can't remember if I told him yes, because my brain is still, like, COVID recovery exhaustion. But yeah, Pasta is hopefully going to be joining me on voice for that, as long as he didn't make other plans if I forgot to get back to him. And I'm going to be playing Guardians of the Galaxy pinball and chatting with Pasta and having a good time. Should be fun. Okay, he's super stoked. He is going to be there. Good. I haven't measured the moon yet today. That's kind of... I was kind of waiting until we were at, like, a good break point. Like, but we're making good momentum here. Or we have good momentum here, so I didn't want to switch it up yet. But yeah, in-game time, what time is it? Is it a good time to go measure the moon? I've got a skylight type thing kind of visible this way. If we go this way a little bit, we can look out that door. Nope, it's nighttime in game right now. Oh, and there's a creeper up there. That's no good. So yeah, we don't want to measure them. We don't want to go to the moon measurement platform during the night. We need to go over there during the day, because we measure it at moonrise to get an accurate measurement. So we have to wait until tomorrow in game. Hey, welcome, Cupcake. Are you and Hedgebard going to be at PAX Unplugged this weekend? Because I am out of quarantine and recovering and should be able to travel. So I'm very excited about that. And I hope to see y'all there, because it is always a delight spending time with you. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Not this year. Okay, no worries. Well, I'll definitely catch y'all next time then. I'm definitely feeling better. I'm getting a lot of rest. I'm sleeping a lot, but, you know, that's to be expected. But yeah, I took a nap. I made lunch today, and then was like, I need to lie down after lunch. And so I kind of, like, got on the recliner and was like, because they told me that I had a package coming that I had to sign for. And they're like, we need somebody who's 21 and up with a photo ID to sign for it. And so I assumed that, like, one of my brothers heard I was sick. Well, I mean, I told them all I was sick, and sent me, like, a bottle of bourbon or something. And instead it was this Minecraft box. But anyway, so this Minecraft box got here at, like, 2 and kind of woke me up from my nap. And so then I was like, oh, now that I don't need to sit by the front door, you know, to hear the package arrive, I'm going to go up to bed. I went up to bed, fell asleep for another 3.5 hours. It's like, oh, I got to make dinner now. So yeah, I got like 4.5 hours of sleep in the middle of the day, which is nice, but not very productive. Hey, thank you very much We just got a tip rolling in for 20 from Bethany. Appreciate you, Bethany. That is going to put us $6 past our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to grow hills. Doo-doo-doo-doo. And we're going to lower the opacity now to 70%. And let's see. Bethany writes, "Hey, Joe. I'm very excited I'm able to donate. I'm hopefully leaving for the Navy early January." Well, anchors away, Bethany. "I've been watching you since last season, but I go to bed watching your other seasons. So far, season 1 is my favorite. I forgot which season you mentioned you were in the Navy, but something happened. Do you have any words for me or anyone else joining, good or bad?" So I was a Naval ROTC midshipman and technically, so I was trying to become a Marine Corps infantry officer, and the Marine Corps doesn't have its own ROTC program. And so I was called a Marine option in Naval ROTC. And I had some medical problems, where I can't digest food, very well. And I ended up having to, leave and then pay back the money for a year of tuition for school. But like, I really liked a lot of the people that I met through ROTC, and I really, it's an opportunity to learn a lot, both not just in terms of the things they train you on, but to learn about it yourself and to become more disciplined. Because I was always kind of a goofball, and so one of the reasons I wanted to join the Marine Corps was because it's like I need to be better at applying myself and focusing on things, and it definitely helped me on that. But like a lot of stuff, you get out what you put into it, you know. Yeah. But good luck, Bethany. Cupcake says, "Lol, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Grow hills." Yeah, the camera gets bigger when people tip. And we're $14 away from the next face camera expansion, Cupcake. And tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Deathblade says, 118 is out, but I don't see any hermits actually acknowledging that. What do you mean? I opened an entire box on stream for like 15 minutes earlier about the 118 update that they sent me. They sent me a whole box full of stuff. I've totally acknowledged it. "Hey, just Jamie, raiding with a party of 8. Glad you could join us. My name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee, here on the HermitCraft server. We are in the process of renovating my basement underneath this castle. I have been building a Minecraft model of this castle, Castle Hohenzollern, which is a real castle in Germany. My friend Zombie Cleo and I have been building it in Minecraft after building papercraft models of it as well, so we could really wrap our heads around the three-dimensionality of it. This is my papercraft model, if you hadn't gotten that from context clues. And yeah, so we're basically in the basement underneath that in-game, and we are taking what was an ugly field full of torches and adding some accent lights around the walls and some other stuff. Should be fun. So yeah, that is just what we are up to now. We are replacing all the random torches on the ground with pumpkins and adding new torches along the walls here that are all at the uniform height to make the walls look cool. So let's go ahead and pull these out, because those don't make the walls look cool at all. But yeah, I want this place to have a real sense of space, and by adding these walls at the uniform height, you really kind of get a good sense of the depth of the room and the changes in depth. Joe, do you like Doc Martin? Yeah, it's my favorite show set in Cornwall. I mean, there's probably other good Cornish television, but Doc Martin is just absolutely fantastic. Okay. So let's go ahead and we're going to pull out these other low, incorrectly heighted wall torches. Am I planning to do my normal stream after the Pinball Charity stream? Yes. So the Pinball Charity stream is tomorrow at 7, and then my normal stream is at 9. I'm not sure if the stream is going to run exactly into itself or how that's going to work, because I'm going to have to kind of move some of the cameras and stuff in between. So I can't necessarily raid myself. Although I guess if I'm broadcasting on the Draw 4 channel for the first stream, we'll have to figure it out. Okay. My daughter is feeling fine. Even though she tested positive, she has been asymptomatic which I am so very grateful for, because it has been really rough having COVID and dealing with the symptoms myself, and I would not want any other person to have to deal with those symptoms too. Actually, so at this point, we're going to come to this. Onaton says, has Joe been setting up the stream for the past half hour? Yeah, about. But, you know what, let's run through our setup checklist and see if there's anything left to do. We're probably mostly set up at this point. When will my stream begin?
p.m. the usual streaming setup. Turn on the lights, make sure they're bright and gleam.
Title tweet for water tank top and chroma. OBS seems all set, so I click start the stream, and so I'll pause, fold in, and open VLC. I'll pick 2 songs before, lay your head down and dream. I'll say that's us to y'all, Joe Hills from Tennessee. Folks asking when will my stream begin? After howdy it's items and chest tools breaking. Pickaxe and poof, all talking you professional Minecrafter here, there's no mistaking. So I'll click crafting quick and build time enchant pick, then I'll replace the books in random chests with care. I'll tour my winery, I'm sure there's blocks somewhere, and then I'll hush and hush and hush and hush chat swears, not any closer to recording. Folks keep asking and asking and asking and asking, when will my stream begin?
Seriously, y'all, I need to record this next episode I've been working toward. I can't edit without footage, no. Once I'm all geared up, maybe we can start the show.
Alrighty, so it sounds like we are all set up. We're going to go ahead and take down that setting up now sign. And we're going to also say thank you to Caitlin, who says, have fun at Unplugged. We'll hopefully see you there next year. That is going to put us $6 past our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to expand Jost. Do-do-do-do. We are actually now at the most obnoxious face camera size, the Tony Stark helmet cam. Everybody who's tipped thus far has been making the camera bigger, and at this point, it's basically covering as much of the screen as it can cover. It will keep reducing in opacity with each additional face camera expansion, though. So people have been making the camera more obnoxious up to this point. If you want to make it less obnoxious, we are 14 away from the next expansion, and tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills. We are only 14 away from dropping that opacity to 50%. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab the scaffold from before, and we can use that hopefully to keep working. B. Kerosene says, these streams are the best consistent thing in my day. Thank you, Joe. Hey, glad to help. Okay, so we have a little bit more to do over here, although people have been asking about trying to go to do a moon measurement, and we have not had time to do that yet. Have a good night, Christopher Morin. Nepeta says, I really like this stage of the face cam. Thank you. I like it too. It's very Tony Stark. I think that the moon is about to rise, but sadly, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to see it with the clouds. We might need to sleep to reset the rain counter. Where's... Uh-oh. There used to be a bed here, and there's not now. Okay. Well, next problem. Let's grab more ender pearls, because we know we need those. Whoops. 2 stacks of ender pearls. Boom. Well... Oh, wait. We don't need the ender pearls. Because when it's raining... I forgot to drink the slow falling potion. When it's raining, we can drink a slow falling potion. Well, not while we're flying. Let's switch to something else. There we go. Okay. Ah, I can't do it anymore! It doesn't work in the snow! Okay. So there should be a bed over here somewhere. You can only sleep during thunderstorms. Wait, were there a lot of torches in there? There were. We do need to grab signs. Or make signs real quick. What? Did I screw up and forget to bring sign making stuff? We've got normal sticks. And we have... no timber. Okay. Well, we can't measure the moon right now anyway. Let's just go cut down a birch tree, I guess. And then we can make a birch sign. This way. I love the slow fall trident rain combo. It's the most fun. Okay. So let's make some signs. Oh, we did have dark oak. Whoops. Cool. So when we do get a moon measurement, we'll be all set. I have no idea what time of day it is. I don't know if Cub has a clock in his Moon McGee base. Does Cub have a clock in here? No, I don't see one. Feels like it's getting darker, though. I do have a Discord server. It's accessible to $5 a month and up patrons via paypal.me / or no, sorry, not PayPal. Via patreon.com/JoeHills. Jessica Tippin30 says, "Stay awesome, Mr. Hills." Well, thank you very much. The first 14, that's going to get you a face camera expansion, and then 16 past that next milestone puts us 4 away from the next one. So here we go. Grow Hills, do. And we are now at the next face camera expansion size, T. Joe Eckhilsberg. I'm just a set of floating glasses. There we go. Thank you again to Vin Shoken for coming up with that incredibly amazing Great Gatsby joke. Boy. I guess if I had gold... I have gold. Do I have redstone? Yeah. Here's my redstone chest. So we take 1 of those, and we get rid of the dirt, and we take 4 of these, I think. And we can make a clock. So it is currently evening, but not nighttime. Okay. So now we know. Good night, Morgana. But yeah, tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills if you want to get us to that next expansion, reducing the Joe opacity from 50% to 42%. And okay, it'd be better if the rain ended on its own, because if I use the bed to turn night into day, then the problem is that I can't, what do you call it? If I use the bed to turn night into day, then I have to wait a whole nother day to see the moon. But we can't see any celestial bodies with the rain. Hey, glad your roommate's out of the hospital there, Asetcha. Glad to hear it. Good luck with your UK driving test, Wooshi. I have never taken a UK driving test myself. Okay. We got a $2 tip from Cameron, who says, the eyes of T. Joe Ecclesburg judge the server for its sins and send the moon as punishment. So thank you very much, Cameron. That puts us $2 now away from the next face camera expansion. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we need to end the rain is the sad thing. Let's put this back in here. If only there was a way to end the rain without turning the... Like, how long can it rain for? Does the rain naturally end after a certain amount of time? Does anyone know? Because, like, we can see that the sun is changing. But yeah, this is very difficult to measure. It'd be a good time to go get the... How long have I gone without flying? 2,100, 10 days. Be a good... Whoops. Well, let's just turn night into day and clean the rain up. The rain will stop if we sleep. And then we'll be able to get a fresh measurement in the morning. Wait. Is it still raining? See, the moon looks bigger, but I want to measure it to figure out how much bigger. Like, that seems bigger. But, like, we only have a one direction measurement thing. Unidirectional measurement. Okay. So while we wait for that, let's go ahead and pull out some other stuff that might be useful in the meantime. Dang it. That's not useful at all if it's facing that way. Well, that's not useful either. Oh, boy. Okay, so there's our glow ink. Okay. So I want to light up any of these that aren't glowing already. Okay, so... Whoa! Don't love that. Okay, these are all glowing. So on November 18th, it was back here. That was the moon. So it was like roughly 3 times the width of the sun. November 19th, it was here. The 22nd, it was here. 24th, it was here. 26th, it was here. 29th, it was there. 1st of December, 4th through 5th of December. Or 4th through 6th of December. Okay. Excuse me. It's Moonmungus. Hey, we got a tip rolling in from Steven for 2, who says, let's listen to some translucent Siberian orchestra for the holidays. Well, thank you very much, Steven. That is going to put us evenly at our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to grow hills. Do-do-do-do. And we are going to lower the opacity and turn off the ring light. Lowering the opacity now to 42%. So thank you very much, Steven. Okay. Humongous. Tickled Panda says, been popping in the past couple streams, but that was the first time experiencing that song a few minutes ago. That was wonderful. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I write all sorts of weird songs, and my brother performs them. For example, I wrote a parody of the Frasier theme about Darmok from Star Trek The Next Generation. It's 40 seconds long. Sucker Jaws like a Luke Sawalin, lost jaw lots and wide timbers. And Shaka sees on his army, yeah, Shaka when all the walls fall.
But I don't know if Jean-Luc gets these lost jaw lots and wide timber. They're falling again. Good night, Elytra. We love you. Dathan has left the planet.
Yeah, so, like, that's the fun thing about doing a show, is you can just make whatever music you want, no matter how silly it is. And have fun with it. So, yeah. I think we're going to run into a problem here, because at this point, part of the aperture is behind that hill, and I don't know if I want to do the terraforming labor required to remove that hill. Although Cleo does have a bunch of TNT that she left in the smithy basement that I could maybe borrow. What song was really fun to write? Out of all the songs, I really liked writing my Pokemon Go rhyming song, My Destinies in Tennessee. That was really fun to write. Good Place Road, which is a mashup of Old Town Road and The Good Place, was really fun to write. Green Screen Dress was really fun to write, which is a parody of Green Green Dress from Tick Tick Boom. Let's see. I mean, the Season 8 credits wrap was fun to write. A lot of these were really fun to write, actually. But, like, some of them I wrote in, like, an afternoon. Like, Deep into Undermountain, I wrote this in, like, 2 hours one afternoon. I just was looking at... I had my Undermountain book on the shelf, which is actually called, like, Dungeon of the Mad Mage. And I was, like, listening to Big Rock Candy Mountain. I was, like, Deep into Undermountain. And I was, like, wait. I just pulled the book off the shelf, and I'm like, let me flip through this. I bet I could write a song. Yeah, so this one's 2.5 minutes.
One evening as the sun went down and our cooking coals were glowing, down the path came a party hiking, and they said, folks, we're all going. We're yearning for a portal far away in a tavern full of shouting. So join us, friends, and let's descend deep into Undermountain. Deep into Undermountain. There run dungeons hot and cold, where the monsters surge in pushes, and the youngest runes are old. Where the mimics all lie waiting, and the goblin werebats roost. All the wisps and wasps and the mezzolofts, the hidden pits where we're all plummet deep into Undermountain. Deep into Undermountain, all our blades will sing like choirs, as our arrows strike like drum beats, and our green flame pops in pyres. Our barbarian will stomp a brood as the rogues dance shadow play. Oh, we're sworn to go at a great tempo. We'll chant our spells as we now delve deep into Undermountain. Deep into Undermountain, you'll always find new gear, and your old mundane accoutrement can be handed down, don't fear. The magic items you'll attune and the artifacts you'll find. There's armor with gems and weird potions and a propeller hat that lets you ascend deep into Undermountain. Deep into Undermountain, the Mad Wizard stood gates so folks can open portals. He left clues to activate. He has a thing for puzzles, and he likes to throw his voice. We're going to delve to where he dwells, to the lowest tower, to seek his power deep into Undermountain. I'll see you there, the lowest lair, deep into Undermountain.
Yeah, so that was a fun one. That tune is from "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?" It's an old song called "The Big Rock Candy Mountain." I mean, well, the song existed like a long time ago. Whoops. The song existed a long time ago, but it was popularized recently by "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?" But yeah. Have I ever played D&D on stream? I sure have. I actually was on Dice Camera Action, a game run by Chris Perkins at Wizards of the Coast, and I played Harshnag the Grim. A lot of Orange says, Joe, why do you have your own severed head in the coin purse box? In case I need a decoy. Hey, we got a $3 tip rolling in from Cameron, who says, punching out for the night, have a couple more bucks, and a return of your focus and strength. Well, thank you very much, Cameron. That puts us 17 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. One of the places that those tips go is actually to paying my brother to arrange these songs, and record them, because I'll come up with the words and then I'll have him do it. Oh, hey, here's our moon. I'm not going to bother recording this because it doesn't really fit into the episode anywhere. Whoa, okay, that's going to make it hard to record if we keep doing that. Yeah, lines is one of the ones I wrote a long time ago. Yeah. Vicky Hamlin says the song doesn't make much sense when you think about it. Deep into Undermountain? It makes a lot of sense. It's a song about the Wizard of the Mad Mage, or the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. And Big Rock Candy Mountain is about hobos imagining like heaven. It makes sense from the point of view of hobos trying to figure out what paradise would be like. Jill Jackson says, I watched those Harshnag episodes live. Yeah, that was the scariest thing I've ever done. Of everything that I've ever done as an artist, that was the one I was most abjectly terrified of screwing up. And I am sure that I could do better if I did it again. Because like I was not ready. Like I was like, oh, this is like one of the biggest opportunities I've ever had. And I'm like, I was expecting Chris Perkins to kind of coach us, but he was just kind of like, no, it's your NPC. You just do what you want with it. And I'm like, I feel like I could have gone bigger. And I was like, maybe a little bit, I wasn't bold enough with my choices. So yeah, here we are. We're going to say, today is December 8th, 2021. 3 pixels from front. And it is 2235 central. And so let's see how much closer. Oh, that is definitely getting closer. Yeah. Well, now we know. Whoops. Why are there monsters nearby? And are they creepers? Okay, there we go. Yeah, the moon's big. Yeah, Chris Perkins is an incredible dungeon master. I am so fortunate that I was able to play with him for that game. But like, what a cool guy. What a talented guy. Nothing but good things to say about Chris Perkins. But yeah, it's funny because like when I go to PAX and stuff, like that is still something where like people who come to PAX, a lot of them are familiar with the Dice Camera Action show. And so, like, nobody's heard of my Minecraft stuff. But, like, I'll be at a bar and somebody will be like, oh, hey, this is my friend Joe. And I'm like, hi, nice to meet you. And the person I'm with will be like, yeah, he was in Dice Camera Action. And the random stranger that we just met will be like, oh, my God, really? Who'd you play? Oh, yeah, I was Harshnag the Grim. Oh, my God. Like that's, like, a thing. That's, like, a real thing. So, yeah. Like... It's like all the Minecraft stuff I do doesn't count when it comes to like socializing. But Dice Camera Action, well, yeah, that's a household name. Nepeta says, Joe, I enjoy your measurement system. It's cool you designed a system. I appreciate your measurements. It's cool you designed a system for it. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Okay, I know I threw a pearl, but it hasn't landed yet. Or maybe it did and I just... Maybe I'm too tired and I'm losing focus. Okay. Brain not good. Okay. Yeah. I might be starting to fade. Tickled Panda says, I'd be interested in the demographic overlap between your Dice Camera Action audience and your Minecraft audience. There's not a huge overlap. Wait, so where is that gap? Is it down underneath? So somewhere there's a gap where you can see the sky from beneath the castle. I'm trying to figure out where that was. A lot of Orange says, I've never heard of dice camera action before. That's fine. If you're not in the D&D world, it's not something that... It's not, like, as much of a household name as I'm making it out to be. But what I'm saying is, though, in the, like, people who go to PAX group, it's recognizable. Like, when I go to conventions that have a big D&D contingent. Because, honestly, most conventions I go to, except for Minecon, D&D is way bigger than Minecraft. And Minecon, the reason that Minecraft is different is it's a Minecraft convention, you know. Yeah, and it was like an official D&D channel game that they ran every week for years. So let's see if I just break a hole in the ground right here. Where is that door that I could see from in here? I'm really curious now. Also, I need to scaffold up and stop the creepers from spawning next to it, wherever it was. I think that's where it was. I think that's... Yeah, that's where the creepers were spawning. So we're just going to remove this part of the scaffold. Hey, welcome Todd Carter. Glad you could join us this evening. I'm just working on my basement here beneath our castle. Okay. So I never actually checked where that door comes out, though. Oh! Fantastic! That's where that goes. Oh, great, great, great. Okay. Okay. B. Kerosene says that was an amazing pearl throw. It wasn't as helpful as I was hoping, because Nope! This is why we want to be underground, where that stuff doesn't happen. Okay, because if we're underground, there's a ceiling on how high we can be floated into the sky. We seem to be only going up 4 or 5 blocks right now, but I don't know if they're gonna keep... I don't know what to expect in the long term, right? And that worries me. Okay. So, 10:41 p.m. Okay. Let's see. So because I've got 2 streams I gotta do tomorrow, and this is my 2nd stream today, and I'm still recovering from COVID, I think we're gonna be ready to wrap things up pretty soon. I was hoping to get this whole interior here done, but I really don't want to push myself. Because like I said, I'm just cleared to leave quarantine, and I want to be able to travel this weekend for PAX. So let's go ahead and see what's going on in the wider world of Twitch. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Hey, what's this? Oh, interesting. Okay, we got a few options here. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to put on the outro music, and then we'll go ahead, and I think we're going to raid Sir Snarf, who's playing Pirates of the Caribbean Pinball by Jersey Jack. So where is that lay your head down and dream outro? Here it is. It's 1:24, and then when we get to there... say howdy, y'all. Joe Hill's right here.
The city is bright, but the stars keep growing dimmer.
The dishwasher runs, then you find forks from dinner. Killing lights, charging phones, setting alarms to make their tones, winding down closing blinds, the rest for tomorrow when there's time. Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and just let your mind float downstream. Sprawled out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream.
Joe Hills has left the building.
Once again, we're heading over to Sir Snarf. When you get there, say howdy, y'all. Joe Hills right here.